Peace everybody, Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright man, so a long-time boxer trainer. We all know him as the infamous trainer of Terence Bud Crawford and Keyshawn Davis. Brian BOMAC McIntyre. He did an interview with Ness from the Boxing Voice, and they asked him about, to talk about Devin Haney possibly moving up to welterweight and taking on Terence Crawford, because Bill, he said that they want to take on the best after a while. First, they want to go up to welterweight and get their feet wet and take on people like Mario Barrios, probably Keith Thurman, and start working their way up from there. Maybe even a Rashidi Ellis, probably Blair Cobbs, something like that. And then they start taking on like people like Boots and Terence Crawford and all that, because they're among the list of the best at welterweight. Because when you look on BoxRec, Terence Crawford, he's still the champion, except for the IBF. So, Ness, he was saying like how Shakur Stevenson be sparring. He compared the two and saying like how realistic it can be, because Shakur, every time he talk about sparring Terence Crawford, he always allude to the fact that, he do good. He said that Terence Crawford beat his ass the very first time they sparred, but, lately he be saying that, he don't get beat up in sparring, all that stuff, including with Terence Crawford. So, BOMAC, he was like, well, basically saying that's with headgear on and it's different underneath the lights, and essentially Terence is not going full out on Shakur Stevenson. And that's something that I always kind of thought about too. Like, I know Bud, he not going giving his all to Shakur. It kind of remind me of back in the gym when Brian Jennings used to spar Jesse Hart, and BY, he was never really going hard on Jesse because Jesse was a super middleweight and BY, he was a heavyweight. But Jesse, he's a big guy, actually taller than BY. So they used to spar all the time, and Jesse used to think that he could beat BY and everything. It actually hurt him, but then I guess they was beefing one time and they sparred, and BY knocked Jesse out the ring, had him in between the ropes. I was like, damn. So it's kind of like that. Like, if Terence really wanted to turn up on Shakur, he can, but he don't. So BOMAC was basically saying that that's something that Devin don't want to do. Like, Terence will end his career before it even began. Like, he doing good right now. He's on a good path. Don't ruin it by trying to basically bark up the wrong tree, because the smoke with Terence, that's something that you don't want. And that's pretty much what BOMAC was saying. Now, Devin did real great with Regis. And like I said before, if he move up to welterweight, I think he'll do good up there too. But with people like Blair Cobbs, Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman will be tough, but I think he'll essentially beat Keith Thurman. People like Rashidi Ellis and all them. But when you talk about like Jerron Boots and it's Terence Crawford, I think Dev need to stay away from people like them if he's going to move up to welterweight right now. Now, if Boots and Terence is still the champion, once Dev move up the upper echelon of welterweight and start trying to fight for titles, then alright, cool, do it then. But that will be once he get more experience into the weight class. By that time, I don't even think Terence will be in the weight class. More likely Boots, and that'll still be a tall order for him. So I don't think that's something they should be rushing on doing. And Bell and them, they smart. I don't think they even looking to be doing something like that. I think if they're going to move up to the weight class, they're going to be taking them light touches for right now, just to get accustomed to it. Because like BOMAC said, if he try to take on Terence right now, I agree, he would end his career. Because although Devin is a great fighter, but he's not ready for the likes of Terence Crawford. I don't even think he's ready for Earl Spence. There's levels to this, and Dev ain't on that level, not just yet. He will be soon enough, but not yet. But let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.